Hello kids, today we are going to learn a new lesson number 11, force, work and energy. Force, work and energy. In this lesson we shall study force. What is force and kinds of force? Work. What is work? Machines. Kinds of machines. Energy, sources and uses. What is energy? Sources of energy and what are the use of energies? These all we are going to learn in this lesson. What is force? Look at the following pictures and identify the actions in each activity as a pull or push. Look these all following pictures. Okay, and identify the actions in each activity. It is as a pull or a push. Which activity? Identify the activity in each actions, pull or push. Okay, it's a moving train is there. Anybody pushing the train or this train engine pulling the train? It's a pulling machine. Train machine pulling this one all. Okay, next, horse pulling the cart. Horse pulling the cart. In this picture here, two boys are there. In this one boy push the other boy. Here, which action is there here? Push. Next, in this picture, pulling action is there. Which action? Pull is there. In this picture, the dog pulling this one, pulling the cloth. Here, this man's pushing the cupboard. Here, the wind, the kite is flying here. But which action is taking place here? Push. Push means wind pushing the kite. Pushing the above means pushing the air pushing the kite above. Next, here man's pushing the boat in water. Understood, no kids? Push and pull. Next, turn the page. In common terms, force can be identified as a push or a pull applied on the object. This push or pull always has a certain effect on the object on which the force is applied. Force can stop a moving object, make an object to move or change its directions. It can also change the shape, size, appearance of an object. Force can be defined as push or pull applied on an object. This push or pull always has a certain effects on the object on which the force is applied. Force can stop the moving objects, otherwise make an object move or change its direction. It can also change the shape, size, appearance of an object. Picking up a bag, pulling a mango off the tree, bring a vehicle or a moving trolley to a halt and keeping a book in the school bag are examples of force that either make things move or stop things that are moving. Example for force: picking up a bag, pulling a mango off the tree, bring a vehicle or moving trolley to a halt, and keeping a book in the school bag are the example of force that either make things move or stop things that are moving. Force can change the direction of the objects in motion. When a bowler bowls to a batsman, the batsman hits it to the boundary. The force applied by the batsman changes the direction of the ball. Here one example given to change the direction of the objects by using a force. Let us see. Force can change the direction of the objects in motion. When a bowler bowls to a batsman, what will do batsman? The batsman hits the ball to the boundary. The force applied by the batsman changes the direction of the ball. The force applied by the batsman to change the direction of the ball. Force can change the shape, appearance of the object. When we pull a rubber band or press a balloon filled with air, their shapes change, don't they? Here, changing the direction force over. Now we will see the force can change the shape or appearance of the object. Example, when we pull a rubber band, press a balloon filled with air, they changes a shape. Yes or no? Force can change the shape of the direction. Examples: pull a rubber band or press a balloon filled with air. Next, different kinds of forces. Muscular force. The force applied by our muscles, those of the animals, is called the muscular forces. We apply muscular force to the carry out physical activities such as walking, running, jumping, and animals, etc. Animals to apply muscular forces for the similar activity. Kinds of forces. Different kinds of forces: muscular force, gravitational force, frictional force. Muscular force applied by our muscles, those of animals' muscles, is called a muscular force. The force applied by our muscles or those of animals is called muscular force. We apply muscular force to carry out physical activities such as walking, running, jumping, working, etc. Animals to apply muscular force for similar activities. Animals also apply their muscular force to similar activities. Next, gravitational force. Any object thrown in the air falls back on the ground after some time. This happens because of the earth pull the objects down with its own force called the gravitational force or gravity. Look in this picture kid. What is gravitational force? The earth pull the objects towards it, means downside, with its own force is called the gravitational force. If any object thrown in the air, it remains in the sky, in the air? No. It falls back on the ground. When we throw the ball, maybe anything, it stays there only. No. The thing fall back on the ground after some time because of the gravitational force. This happens because the earth pulls the object down with its force called the gravitational force. Look in this picture. The fruits also fall down because of the earth's gravitational force. When the fruits ripe on the tree, that time it fell down because of the gravitational force. Next, frictional force. There is also a kind of force existing between two surfaces which slow down or stop a moving object by opposing its movement. This is called the frictional force or the frictions. The toy train you push along the floor come to the standstill after some time because of frictions. The friction force. The force of friction is opposite to the direction of motion. There is a kind of force existing between the surface which slow down or stop a moving body by opposing its movement. Look in this one. The direction of the movement it is there, and the force of friction is the opposite its movement. The toy train you push along the floor come to the standstill after some times because of its friction. Friction force is kinds of forces existing between the surface which slow down or stops a moving body by opposing its movement is called the frictional force or friction. It is always opposite in the direction of motion. Now, next, work. Before that, we'll see, do you know, rough surface exert more frictions. Hence, a rolling ball takes less time to come to standstill on a rough surface as compared to the smooth surface. Because of the friction, rough surface exert more friction. Hence, a rolling ball takes less time to come to stand still on a rough surface as compared to smooth surface. Because here frictional force is applied. Make use of that frictional force. Now, next, work. We know work as an activity we do. The effect of force on a body is called work. Work is done when still object is sent into motion or the shape of an object is changed. We know work as an activity we do. Whatever activity we do, no, that is a work. Activity, as an activity we do. The effect of force on a body is called the work. Work is done when still object is sent into the motion or the shape of an object is changed. Machine. A machine is a device that makes our simpler, faster, easier. Machine is a device that makes our work simpler, faster and easier. Machines thus reduce the time, effort and energy taken to do work. Machine make our work easier through faster, easier and simpler. Machines thus reduce the time, effort, energy taken to do work. Understood, no kids? What is work and what is machine? Do you know things we commonly use in our daily life? Nail cutter, knives, scissors, etc. are also machines. Some things we are using in our daily life, such as a nail cutter, knives, scissors, etc. They are also machines. They cut the nails and knives cut the vegetables, fruits, etc. Scissors cut the cloth. Yes or no? Okay. Now we'll see kinds of machines. Kinds of machines. Machine can be classified as simple or complex machines. Machines can be classified as simple machines and complex machines. Simple machines are those that have a simple structure, work on simple and basic principle. For a machine to function correctly, force has to be applied to a convenient point. Here are some examples of simple machines. Pulley, lever. Pulley and lever are the example for simple machines. Machines can be classified into two types, simple machines and complex machines. Simple machines are those that have a simple structure and work on a simple and a basic principles. Pulley and the lever are the two simple machines. We often see this simple machine in villages. Pulley we often see. Where? On the well in villages. Where people commonly draw water from a well with the help of the pulley. The pulley helps us in lifting or lowering a heavy loaded by applying force in a suitable and convenient direction. This pulley machine helps us to to help us in lifting the water from the well or lowering heavy loads. This pulley machine helps us. Next, lever. The lever is a simple machine which greatly helps us in lifting heavy objects, cutting things or the opening lids, a bottle opener, scissors, spoons used to open the lid of a can be example for the lever as a simple machine. Lifting heavy objects. The lever is a simple machine which greatly helps in lifting heavy objects, cutting things or opening lids, a bottle opener, scissor or a spoon used to open a lid of a can are examples of lever simple machines. Understood, my kids? Pulley and lever are the simple machines. Next one. Inclined plane. Inclined planes. An inclined plane is a flat surface with a slope along which an object can be slide in order to move it. Inclined plane. An inclined plane is a flat surface with a slope. Inclined plane is a flat surface with a slope. It is a flat and with a slope along which an object can be slide in order to move it. Objects can be slide in order to move it. Inclined planes. Next, wheel and axle. The wheel and the axle is the simple machine in which there is a rod axle which has a wheel connected to its either end. When the axle is turned, the wheel moves. A steering wheel and the bicycle pedal are the some example of these simple machines. Wheel, axle are the simple machines. A wheel and the axle is a simple machine in which there is a rod axle which has a wheel connected to its either end. The wheel and the axle is the simple machine. There is a rod means axle, which has connected the to its either end. When the axle is turned, the wheel move. When the axle turns, the wheel move. A steering wheel and bicycle pedal are some example of the simple machine. Understood, kids? Wheel and axle. Okay. Now we'll see energy. What is energy? Different forms of energy, sources and uses of energy. In the next video, we are going to see about energy. Okay? Thank you for watching the video.